So, okay, I heard, like, when you said nature and just the tone of your voice and things like that, I heard, again, sound effects. And maybe what one thing we could do is like, you know, put some sounds together, like the whistling of the trees, I heard you saying. Serenity, peacefulness, you know, time to talk with God. And so, like, you know, just really calming, you know, birds, whatever, just nice, calming, and then something simple, like maybe like a nice guitar in the background. Just, you know, so the read, now here's the thing, Debbie, the read, because you were just giving it to us, maybe we'd have to work on just slowing it down.
I always am told to do that. I'm always told to slow down when I read.
Right?
I try to, but I do have a tendency to talk faster.
Well, because as soon as someone slows down, and you get to use your voice how's the word I'm looking for? Your voice is also a tool that also helps deliver the poem, right? So as soon as I start to talk like this, you start to listen, and you start to hear every word I'm saying, and I pause, and you know, I lower, and I raise my voice a little more. So now you see how right away you're listening to what I was saying and what I was doing. So now you as an artist, now with your piece, if you start to deliver your piece like that, those sort of things come, right? So these are the sort of things that we sort of like, we get you to work on and sort of tighten up on your piece. And
I actually wrote a poem about the downtown east side.
Yeah?
I don't know if you're interested in hearing that.
No, we got lots of them, so we you know, let's start with that piece though. I mean, that's the one you threw out first,
that's right.
And so that's the one we got. So let's work on that one a little more. And so what I'd like you to do is also, after you write it down, take these points and like start pulling out stuff like nature. What kind of sounds in nature you want to hear? Do you want it to be a sunny day? Do you want it to be a rainy day? Do you want it to be like in a rainforest kind of way?
Well, it's late at night. The poem is.
Okay, so you want crickets? Do you want like you know sort of like think of like a movie soundtrack. Well, you know, do you want things howling at the moon? Do you want cricket? Do you want night? You know, do you want a stream in the background at nighttime? Right away, you see, I'm putting these ideas in your head, right? You know, so you can sort of bounce it off of, and we can make it sound like that for you, right? And all you have to do is just your delivery on how you're going to do the poem. Are you going to, slow down? So that's something you have to work on. I'd like to point out that in the studio, that like I'm saying these things now, but in what you were reading, you were using what we call a condenser mic here. So this mic is hooked up to it has the amplification of the PA. So when I talk big or when I talk quiet, I have to amplify my voice. In the studio, we use what is called a phantom mic. And what a phantom mic does is that it amplifies your voice. If you were to take your hands and put them over your ears, just so slightly, if you were to amplify, you would hear your voice, like in your head, like you'd hear your voice like right here. So you don't have to yell. The mic it does the amplification for you. So this is another thing that I tell people, when you come to the studio, you have to kind of get ready. So you have to know your piece, so that you're not trying to judge yourself with the microphone. You're actually making the mic do the work for you, and then you deliver your read. Just something to point out. So Debbie, what's the name of your piece?
Actually, I don't have
the name for that piece you just wrote?
I don't really have a title for the poem.
You need a title.
I need a title?
Yes.
Maybe I Walk the Forest.
I Walk the Forest. There you go. I like that.
You think so?
Yeah.
I Walk the Forest. Yeah, okay, I Walk the Forest.
I Walk the Forest. Okay. And we talked about sound effects, nature. Right?
Sorry?
We talked about sound effects.
Right.
So that's what we're going to try and go with. I'm just making notes right now so that we kind of got a setup of what you're doing. Okay, right? Okay. Cool with that? That's a good way to start. So we'll come back and that's how it is. So we set it up. And now, now we know what you want to do, so we'll work on that. I want somebody else. Is someone else ready to go that hasn't been before? I know. I gotta give the other ladies a chance to get somebody else. Are you ready now, Rhonda? Come on, you got so much there. You have so much there to choose from. Even if you just read me something that you got down there.
Okay, I'll do